Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, Russia's S-300 missiles to Syria, ? We are April 25, 2018. The focus of this is going to be on, the initial focus is going to be on the scope and scale of Gog's army in Ezekiel 38, and I will turn you about and put hooks into your jaws, and I will bring you out and all of your army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed in full armor, a great horse, all of them with buckler and shield wielding swords. The context of the verse is God talking to Gog of Magog, and Gog is the leader of what many scholars and historians believe to be modern-day Russia. Now, you can see a link provided from paulthepoke.com, trend update, Russia, Magog, Israel, Ezekiel 38-39, and that's dated back from January of 2015. And that provides historical evidence, from a biblical and secular standpoint, linking ancient Magog to modern-day Russia. And this, we just read from Ezekiel 38:4. And the focus of the verse is the size of the army arrayed by Gog, the leader of Magog or modern-day Russia. So the question gets to be, are we watching this happen? And all of your army, that's kol in the Hebrew, simply means whole or all the army. And it's going to be stated 4 times, all of them clothed in full armor. Kol again, or kol, K-O-L. And this group is well-dressed, has provision to fight. Their gear is splendid or miklal. This word could be translated as perfection or gorgeous. So the army looks impressive. And a third time, the army is described as a great host, or rab in the Hebrew, much, many, or great. And the last time, all of them, it's the same word, kol or kol, K-O-L. And this is emphasized 4 times. So it's a massive army that's well armed, prepared to attack and defend. And I got those definitions from Strong's Concordance. Which brings us to today. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov of Russia has challenged reports Moscow will deliver to Syria the S-300 missile defense system, quote, soon. So he's challenging the reports. A lot of smoke and mirrors going on in the press in regards to this topic. And here is a quote from Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. We know what President Vladimir Putin said. He has discussed such matters with an official of our defense ministry from the standpoint of preventing a situation where Syria might turn out insufficiently prepared for aggressive attacks, like the one that occurred on April 14. It remains to be seen what decisions will be made by the Russian leadership and Syrian official, close quote. So Russia claims they've not made a decision on delivery of the S-300 missile system to Syria yet, allegedly. Now, they've been wondering out loud, if Russia were to send the S-300 missile system to Syria, the defense system would be free to President Bashar al-Assad and the Syrian government. That's correct. Free. No charge. And hypothetically, the missiles would be to defend Damascus and Syrian air bases. So just thinking out loud, if anybody's listening over there, also would remind the Russians and Syrian government of Isaiah 17, verse 1, the oracle concerning Damascus. Behold, Damascus is about to be removed from being a city and will become a fallen ruin. Also, Jeremiah 49, verse 27, and I will kindle a fire in the wall of Damascus, and it shall devour the strongholds of Ben-Hadad. And by the way, that ancient wall of Damascus is still standing for now. But, looking at what Russia has done in Syria, it's outfitted Syria with old Soviet equipment. And this is from Russian Main Operational Directorate, Sergei Rudskoy. And he said, quote, in the past year and a half, Russia has fully restored Syria's air defense system and continues to further upgrade it. Well, this would be a significant upgrade if they were to go to the S-300 missile system. Essentially, they're just making more defenses in and around Damascus and the air bases. Now, in the event anybody else is listening out there, Russia had these comments for Israel. Quote, this is from an anonymous Russian defense spokesman. Experts believe that the reaction of the Israeli military to such a move will be predictably negative and do not exclude attacks on their locations. If Israel decides to carry out rocket strikes on the deployment locations of the S-300, the consequences will be catastrophic for all sides. So they're kind of changing their tune toward Israel and starting to warn Israel. So this is something that's essentially happened since the beginning of April 2018. And their posture and tone toward Israel is becoming more aggressive. Well, we know what that says in Ezekiel 38 and 39. They're going to turn on them. It's just a matter of when. And if you're interested in details regarding the quotes, I pulled this from jpost.com, Arab-Israeli conflict section. Russia to move defenses to Syria soon warns Israel against attack. So, attitudes are changing toward Israel from Russia. Gog's army continues the build. Damascus has a date with destiny. Now, it says what it says, and so the bottom line, are we in this time? Are we getting close? Are we on the verge of watching the fulfillment of Isaiah 17, Jeremiah 49, Ezekiel 38, 39? Do your homework. Read it yourself. Don't take the bald guy's word for it. If you guys are interested, feel free to check out paulthepoke.com category Burden of Damascus or Ezekiel 38 and 39. And this stuff's been writing about this stuff, reporting about this stuff for going on, gee whiz, since 2014, 2015. It all started back in 2011 in earnest in regards to Damascus and Russia getting involved around 2015. So it's been building for a good 3 to 6 years, 3 to 7 years. At any rate, appreciate you guys listening. Take care. Bye.